In one of our last videos, we taught you how to index. In this video, I'm going to teach you the cool tips and tools that the buttons at the top give you. I have already pulled up a batch on a separate tab, so this is one of the special batches that I wanted to show you. If I was having a hard time reading the sign language, say I couldn't read this letter, there's a cool button at the top that can really help you and really save you some time, and it's this button. It looks like a pen that has just written a loop. When you click on it, it gives you the alphabet. And if I couldn't figure out what this letter is, it gives you every single letter and the options for what they could do, like for what people could have written them in handwriting. So I look through and I see, I wonder where I can see something like that. Ooh, I found one. So then you can say, ooh, I guess that one's an E. So then you know that one's an E. Say I couldn't figure out what this letter was. This one right here. I could look through and say, oh, look, I found one. So that one is a J. So that is one of the really helpful buttons. This button really saves you some time. Up here, it tells you how many things it's out of. So this one is out of 50, but what if there's only 30 or something? Then you want to get rid of them instead of having to leave them all blank all the time. So how you do that is there's this garbage can button at the top. You click on that. It'll take you to a page like this. And it says the current entry, entry 1. It tells you, do you want to delete just the one that you're on? Or do you want to delete all the blank entries that you haven't written on? I am going to click on this one and press delete, and it will leave me with 1 out of 1. So as soon as I get to another one, as another person that I want to index, I can press create entry 2, but then I don't have to press blank, 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 blank over and over and over again. This tool is really helpful. This is just an example. It's not actually true for this particular batch, but say that I couldn't find the registration place. If it's 1 out of 40, I could also use this garbage can button. So let's say all blank entries, delete, and then let's create a couple more just to use this as an example. There, now I have 10 entries. Okay, so if you want to say there was no registration place, you want to press Control or Command B. Then it gives you this, and it just says blank. If it's one of those things where it has it at the top and it applies to every single person, then and you want to just keep it blank, but you don't want to have to keep pressing that over and over and over again, then you press this button here at the top. It has a triangle and it has three lines underneath it. You click on that. Once you click on that, if you actually look, it will, 1 second. If I go back to entry 1 and I write Control B, 1 second, Control B, and then I go back to it and I click on this button, then it will take it to every other entry so that I don't have to keep pressing Control B over and over again. It really saves you a lot of time if you don't want to be pressing Control B or Command B over and over and over again. Those are the 3 most helpful buttons at the top that it will really save you a lot of time.